Investors and traders, welcome to the channel Market Chart Pattern. Today we'll be taking a look at the major currency pairs. This video is for educational purposes only and it is not a financial advice. Okay, so we will start with the dollar index. In the previous video which we had done, we were looking for a key level in the dollar index, and that level is 106.07, and that is the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of the highs reached last year on 28th of September 2022. Okay, but we are also looking at this ABCD pattern, which comes at 105.55. So anywhere between 105.55 and 106.07 is the key region we are looking for perhaps a possible reversal. If not a reversal, then it likely a strong resistance. So this is what we are looking for in the dollar index. And as we know that whatever happens in dollar index, the reverse will happen in the major currency pairs. One key thing to note is today the dollar index was under pressure and it did move lower, which should have helped the risk assets such as stock indices, but we saw stock indices remain fairly under pressure as well. So that is something interesting to note. And one of the key things to note is that dollar index today actually reached down towards 104.16, and that is the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of the lows from 14th of February 2023. Okay, so our expectations in short are still for the strength in dollar to come. However, it does appear that dollar index might be running out of time. Okay, let's take a look at the Euro USD in the Forex. Here we go. So dollar and Euro USD is about 51 or 52% of the dollar index. Don't quote me on it. It used to be more, but the composition of the dollar index changed a little bit. But it is still the most heavy weighted currency pair in dollar index. So with the weakness in dollar index, we saw strength in Euro USD today. And also, one of the key things to look at is we were looking for a perhaps for Euro USD to retrace down to around 104.60 level, and that is the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of the lows back on 28th of September 2022. So the inverse of the dollar index. However, what we are also looking at is if this kind of weakness in dollar continues, meaning strength in Euro USD, then we have the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement coming around 107.22 level. This is the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of the highs reached on 2nd of February 2023. So we'll have to keep on watching the Euro USD currency pair around this particular level if the weakness in dollar index continues. Okay, let's take a look at the GBP USD. So the GBP USD is an interesting pair. It formed a big ABCD pattern, which is the one-to-one projection. We really like this pattern, and ever since reaching that on the 14th of December 2022 last year, it formed a double top where the price was not able to take this level out, and it has been actually trading in a range, and it's quite a broad range between 124 and where it recently is around 119.50, and this 119.50 is actually the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement. It's not the exact level, but it's thereabouts. And what we have seen is that we are looking at this kind of a barbed wire kind of a pattern formation. We see price tries to move lower. We see candle wicks, then it gets pushed up, and then it gets challenged again, then it gets pushed up. So with the weakness in dollar index, we haven't seen too much of a strength come in this currency pair. So what it means is that we should be watching for this potential support, which is acting like support till now, to perhaps it could give way. and the key pattern that we were looking for was around this level of 116.50, which is the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of the lows back in 26th of September 2022, and also the 61.8% retracement of the lows from here. So we have a good confluence level coming with the structural support, and should the price get here, it should act as good support. Now let's take a look at the USD JPY. Now USD JPY is very interesting. Um, what one thing to note is that the currency pair topped on the 21st of October 2022, and since then what it has done is it's done a big ABCD one-to-one projection. We just like to call these as ABCD, but you could also call it 1 2 3 4, just easier notation. So it formed this pattern, and also right at this 38.2% Fibonacci retracement coming from a lower level, which we took a look at in the last video, so I'm not going to do it right now. And here, after doing that, it found support and it's just been trading higher. And what we are looking for now is it has reached the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement of the highs reached on the 21st of October. Right here, we did have a smaller ABCD formation as well here, but the price gravitated towards 38.2% Fibonacci retracement. So it's not exactly a confluence level, but an important pattern to look at, however. So what we are looking at is based on this move lower, what we have seen is that price has rallied, but either to the 50% retracement and got rejected, or to the 38.2% and got rejected. And this has been the kind of the constant pattern that we have seen in this leg lower. So it kind of gives us a rather larger range to look at. This is 38.2% Fibonacci retracement, and this is the 50% retracement. If the price is going to get rejected, it is likely to happen in this zone, and possibly even at this 38.2% Fibonacci retracement. And if this happens, what it means is weakness in dollar, um, and which means that the Japanese yen will get stronger. Um, and looking at the dollar index, we are looking for the 106 level. So there is a possibility that the price here does trade in this zone before it's likely to find a good resistance. However, we should be watching this level. Okay, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. So this is the Australian dollar. It formed a key pattern formation, which we had discussed in more detail over the weekend review. For now, I will just look at the smaller details. So basically, where the price found a great deal of resistance was right at the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement of the highs here of 5th of April 2022 last year. And what the price seems to have done right now is it seems to be finding support around the 67 0 point spot 6725 level, which is also this ABCD formation, and just below that we have the 50% retracement of the lows from here, giving us some confluence level to work with, which means that it could be perhaps a good amount of support around here. So this is what we are watching for, the dollar in the Aussie dollar. Um, just going back to the analysis which we did for the dollar index, um, there is a possibility that this currency pair actually just consolidates around here or move even lower to the 50% retracement, as we are looking for dollar index to rally a little bit higher to 1055 to 106 level. Let's also take a quick look at the Canadian dollar as well. So the Canadian dollar also topped in the on 13th of October 2022, and that's when actually the major stock indices in the US bottomed. Um, and then what we have seen is It kind of formed a double bottom here. It rallies up to the 61.9% retracement, and then it finds resistance, then it moves lower. It kind of completes this ABCD pattern, and then it's been essentially in a trading range since quite a while, 14th of November. And what seems to be happening now is that the price had actually found resistance from the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement of the highs, and then that pushed the price lower, and now the price is kind of challenging this level one more time. um, we do have this 78.6% Fibonacci retracement, which where the price is actually consolidating at the moment. However, just from a liquidity perspective, this is like where the red line is an important level to watch, because there is a possibility the price attacks these highs one more time to challenge the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement, and it will be an interesting level to watch and see how the price will react around here, whether it's going to find a resistance, a strong resistance that moves lower. That remains to be seen, but it appears that this is the good level to watch. So this is what we are looking at in the dollar index and major currency pairs. If you like our analysis and the video, how we look at the market, how we look at the pattern formations, how we look at the key Fibonacci retracement levels, then please do subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, then please hit that bell icon button as well. That way you will know when the new videos are posted, and also smash that like button. Thank you very much. Good luck and good trading.